All right. Trade recap again today. Today's April 29th, 2026. If I'm being honest, bro, I have not really been locked in with trading. Um, yeah, I don't know. I was super just, just like locked up with like only caring about like trading and social media and just like kind of forgetting to like live my life and enjoy the age I'm at. You know what I mean? Because you never get it back. And yeah, I'm gonna be going to college. I want to enjoy myself, but I guess people probably say I'm losing the entrepreneurial mindset, which I don't think I am. Obviously, I still want trading to work, but I'm not in as much of like a rush anymore. I'm not as like stressed about my success because I know regardless I'm going to be successful if I pursue a career and still trade or versus trading works out and I can only do that, you know what I mean? But I've kind of been enjoying like not really posting only trading content every single day, kind of being able to post like what I want to post and not just posting trading because that's what people are expecting out of me, you know? So I feel like that's pretty important. I'm definitely a lot happier. Haven't been as focused on my trading, like I already said, just enjoying my time, looking forward to going off to college where I'll obviously still be trading. But yeah, so I might talk about this a little bit more at the end because I know nobody's watching this video regardless. But if you are watching it, you're probably watching because of the trade recap. So we did take a win today. First, I'll start out charting NQ here. So obviously we're in like a little bearish expansion week. We pumped for so long, 4 expansion candles, like we're due for some sort of like new phase of price, right? So boom, on the daily here, we have this daily SMT. Is it with YM? No, it was with ES. Yeah, so daily SMT here with ES, you can see ES sweeps it, NQ doesn't, right? Boom. Now we'll drop down to the 6 hour here. Which is also an SMT with YM. It's perfect. So, boom. 6 hour bearish for value gap after creating the daily SMT. We expand away from it, create a gap, we retrace into the gap, and we get a C2 closure on the 6 hour, which is also an SMT with YM. Boom, perfect, right? Same thing, 4 hour, C2 closure, 4 hour gap, right? Boom, expansion candle, we traded candle 3 right here. Okay, so it wasn't like a great expansion candle. We did retrace pretty deep above the 50% of the discount of the previous 4 hour candle, but my draw with YM was so strong, I honestly just didn't care. I knew it was probable. I knew we wanted to take this before we move higher. So yeah, dropping down a little bit lower. We also have a 1 hour, I guess. Not here. Right here. We have this 1 hour. Sorry, I'm blanking right now. SMT as well, which is a 30-minute SMT fill. You can see we do have a small 30-minute gap right here. And on YM, we do trade above this high, which is, there doesn't have to be a gap on both assets for it to be valid. So boom, there's our SMT fill, just a little bit more confirmation of moving lower. I knew I wanted to see NQ sweep this draw before we move higher as well, which we did end up doing. But yeah, so then you can see here, market opens on YM. Well, market opens for all assets, you know what I mean, right? Boom, dump lower. You go to the 1 minute here, just straight dump. See on the NQ, right before we get that CISD, and then we dump, right? So I'm not gonna enter off of a 1 minute CISD though. I get fried every time I do that shit. So I waited for a little bit more confirmation. So I wanted to see us move lower, right, on YM to this huge huge wick. This might be it, bro. This might be FOMC from like last month or something. Wait, no, that's, holy shit, I'm dumb as fuck. That's only from a couple days ago. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck it's from, but it's a huge wick. This is a huge range for a 1 hour candle. So, and it's like the last draw on liquidity within this huge move up here, right? So if we want to start getting some displacement higher, you want to see this key level get swept, right? So pretty obvious. And yeah, so NQ ended up taking this little swing low within this range here. So that was kind of a good thing for me. The assets were decoupled. So that sweeping out this key level on NQ gave us a little bit of a bullish move on YM and allowed us to create this bullish 3-minute gap here, and then creating the 3-minute gap here, the 3-minute bullish candle right here, and then on NQ we trade into this 3-minute gap, and on YM we don't. It's also a PSP, right? So this is a bearish candle, this is a bullish candle, 3-minute PSP. Irrelevant, but I guess it's just another confluence, right? So boom, sure, we get the CISD. I enter off of that. Small RR, but I'm not profitable, very unprofitable actually. So pretty small size RR, but little, it's like 1.32. My fill was a little shittier actually, so it was like barely above 1R. I was risking 90 ticks for 93 ticks as my take profit. So yeah, either way, I don't care. So that shit delivered in like one candle pretty much. Yeah, so that was my trade, targeting that huge wick there. When we went over all the confluences, I was mostly just super confident in the straw. There is FOMC today, so that is a reason for price to be a little bit more choppy, I guess. But I mean, we seem to have like some pretty clear movement going on right now. Honestly, like this trade right here is I guess that shit got stopped out technically, low key. But we reverse off this low, we get that CISD. I mean, I guess you could have taken the re-entry like there with your stops like shit here maybe. You could target 9:30 open. Yeah, anyway, I'm chatting shit right now. That doesn't matter. But yeah. Then we came and tracked it on Tradezella here. We did a little manual entry because I'm not able to figure out how to automatically like upload that shit to Tradezella. So we just did a little manual entry here. We've got our just paper trading also. This is a paper trade, all right? So here's our trade. You can see our executions here. We entered right here and we sold off here, right? Boom, pretty cool. Shows you the chart. You can edit that a little bit more if you want to. That was our P&L right there. It was around like 232, but you know, it's not perfect, but that's okay. A little bit of change doesn't really fucking matter, right? So you can see it's got my average, my entry price, my exit price, my entry time, my exit time, number of contracts that I risked. So pretty neat. It's got the Zealous scale right here. So I'm actually not 100% sure like what that even means, to be honest, but I don't know. It's just pretty neat. It tells you all of your stats here, my P&L, my win rate. I've only uploaded one trade so far, so that's why it's 100%. Obviously, it's probably more like 30%, bro. So day win rate, average win to loss per trade. So once I take more than one trade, that's like my risk to reward ratio right there, pretty much. It's your Zealous score, P&L, different type of bar graph. We got the line graph here, bar graph, recent trades, and then your dashboard, obviously. So pretty sick. I love using Tradezella. I use it every single day, every time I take a trade. But yeah, so that's going to conclude my trade recap from today. Hope everybody enjoyed my YAP session here, and hope everybody has a good day. Peace out.